Episode 135 of the Ultimate World Cruise lands us in Bermuda, tropical paradise and turquoise waters. Let's discover it together. Many people think Bermuda is in the Caribbean, but it's actually 650 miles off North Carolina in the Atlantic Ocean. Yet with its tropical weather, turquoise waters, and swaying palms, it easily gets mistaken for a Caribbean paradise. Welcome to the Royal Naval Dockyard in Bermuda. And we just got here. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Pretty much our last port. Our next port is going to be at Coco Cay where we're done. But today what we're going to do is go to the tourist center, get a ticket for the ferry and bus, and then take the ferry to Hamilton. And from there we'll decide what we're going to do. But we're going to walk around Hamilton, and depending on the time, we have to be back here at 4 o'clock. And at 4:30, join us later in the video, because on our sail away, we're going to have a full group tour photo on the pool deck. It's kind of our first going away celebration for the 650 passengers that are on the world cruise. The Navy's gone, but they left the old fort here. You can go explore it, I believe. But the dockyard area, there's not a whole lot to do here. Over there they have a big shopping center, see? But other than that, everybody takes a bus or a taxi, and Hamilton's the main city of Bermuda. We have 4 hours.
4 hours?
4.5 hours, basically. We traveled here, took us 2 days to get here, right?
Well, one day we were there.
Oh, I didn't notice it. I get up this site every day. Take care now. Welcome to Bermuda, everyone.
The tour vendors,
Yep.
dockyard, Bermuda shop, dining experience.
Sightseeing, guys. Sightseeing.
Tour.
Nice taxi tours.
Taxi tour around the island, guys.
Crystallized Island Tour. Want to find out how much it costs? No.
Not the ferry, yeah?
TripAdvisor.
Traffic coming from private tour. Anybody want to see the island today?
Lots of nice hot water.
Seen better days, I think. Yeah.
You guys are great, by the way. You give a good video.
Oh, well, thank you very much. We enjoyed doing it.
Thank you. One of our subscribers.
Yeah. All right.
Need any assistance?
Travel, everyone.
That's hilarious.
And you're famous.
I guess so.
Good morning to you. Welcome to Bermuda. Wishing you a Bermuda-ful day today here on the island. My name is Black Eyed Susan. You are under my protection and safe from other pirates.
Originally, we wanted to explore St. George, but it's a 2-hour bus ride each way. We docked at the Royal Naval Dockyard, which is far from attractions, so we're rethinking how best to enjoy our limited time here.
So we're going to take the ferry, going to Hamilton.
And how long is it?
30 minutes.
30-minute ferry ride.
So we'll see. We can spend either 2 or 4 hours there, whatever we decide.
Okay, yeah.
But like, I don't know how much is there to do.
It's a big town. That's the main city. When we come back, we can take the shuttle into the
Okay,
mall.
check
Yeah.
this area right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's
We have to be back at 4 o'clock, and we're not leaving till 11. That gives you an idea how limited our time is here, like normal. We're here for 5 hours.
oh, that's cruising, baby.
And in the 5 hours, we're going to be traveling one of the hours.
Yeah.
We'll do our best to show you what Bermuda is all about. So we're on the ferry now. What we did is we went straight to that visitor center and we got our tickets. It was $9 per person round trip. And they were taking US dollars. I saw people using US cash. And they take, of course, credit cards and debit cards. But right here, there's all kinds of tours you can do. If you had more time, you could go fishing, scuba diving, snorkeling, and get on a catamaran. There's a lot of things to do, but we didn't get off the ship till 10:30, and we have to be back at 4, so you can't do a lot of that stuff. To reduce road congestion, in Bermuda, tourists aren't allowed to rent cars. Instead, you can rent scooters, bicycles, or just use ferries and buses. As a British overseas territory, Bermuda has its own culture, government, and Bermudian currency, equal to the US dollar. Its vibrant population blends British, African, Portuguese, and Caribbean influences, reflected in the island's food, music, and traditions. This gives Bermuda its charm, from spicy dishes to rhythmic beats, creating an experience as unique as its turquoise waters. Bermuda, famously known as the shipwreck capital of the Atlantic, is surrounded by over 300 shipwrecks. The same coral reefs that safeguard its shores have proven treacherous for passing ships. Today, these underwater ruins are a diver's dream, offering a glimpse into history that's preserved beneath the waves. Popular wrecks attract adventurers eager to explore Bermuda's mysterious, submerged past. So, if you are into diving, don't miss the opportunity exploring beneath the surface. Without rivers or lakes, Bermuda depends on rainwater. White limestone roofs collect rain, funneling it into the underground tanks for household use. These roofs are also energy efficient, keeping homes cool. Also, living or visiting Bermuda doesn't come cheap. It's one of the most expensive places to live or visit in the world. Almost everything is imported, from food to fuel, which drives up the cost. Welcome to Bermuda. We're in Hamilton, Bermuda. Right when you get off the ferry, you're right in town, downtown Hamilton, like right across the street. This is it. So you can explore, 25-minute ride, and you're right downtown.
Score a big this time. I got a couple Bermuda shorts. Bright yellow, like a canary. She cannot lose me. She can see me from a mile away.
Well, it's nice to see palm trees again. I love the tropics. Love the tropics. Yeah, let's get off the beaten path. There's some nice, I love the way they have everything painted, and it's kind of more where the normal shopping is.
It's a small little town, you know.
Yeah. Hamilton, though, is their main town on the island.
It's a small island, it's a small town.
Yeah, it's nice, though.
We have a park.
Let's check it out. Oh, Queen Elizabeth Park in commemoration of the Diamond Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. Hamilton is mostly an administrative hub and a shopping town, not offering much excitement, especially midday. It's practical and still has a bit of island charm. Sarka was saying, when there's not a lot to do, then you shop. Yeah, this is a shopping town over here in Hamilton. Well, what do you normally do? You go to the beach, you shop, and you eat. Choosing activities on limited port time can be hit or miss. A tour to Horseshoe Bay, Bermuda's iconic pink sand beach, crossed our minds, but we opted out. Maybe next time. There's some extremely nice fishing boats. Look at that one over there.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a good 60-footer.
Yeah, that's the kind I fished on in Panama. Sport fishing for marlin is a big thing in Bermuda. The island hosts fishing tournaments that attract anglers from around the world. Also, it's a golfer's dream, boasting more golf courses per square mile than any other country in the world.
Harpoon IPA.
Where's it made?
New England.
After lunch and a cold beer, we took the ferry back to the cruise dock. Well, we took the 1:30 ferry back, and now it's 2 o'clock. And there really isn't a lot of time to do much else but to go back to the ship because it leaves in an hour and a half or 2 hours. Capturing all 650 world cruisers by the pool required a drone, making the group photo both epic and memorable. Goodbye, Bermuda! A quick stop. And now we're on our way. We have 2 days at sea. Then we're going to Cape Coco Cay with a big party, going away party, and that's the end. We have 3 days left. 2 at sea and 1 day at Coco Cay, and this world cruise is over.
Almost.
In 3 days. Don't miss our final episode of the Ultimate World Cruise. Mike Bailey, the CEO of Royal Caribbean, shares insights on cruising's future and the next world cruise. Plus, we cover the farewell party at Coco Cay and returning to Miami after 9 unforgettable months. It's a perfect finale to an epic journey.